All right, we have an 1850 battle report. I have a mechanized Wraith army, Wraithguard, Guardians, Spiritseer, Fire Prisms, big guy, 2 units of Jetbikes. One of them has a big gun. Oh, the camera's going all wonky there. Crimson Hunter as well, ready to fly on in reserve. So reserved. And I'm facing an equally red and white, beautifully painted Canadians army. If you check out, I don't know if we see them anywhere, but some of these guys have a Canadian flag on their shoulders. Oops, I can't quite get it to focus. There we go. They have a Canadian flag on their shoulder, if you look at that. Pretty cool. Biker army. They've scouted the whole army already. Look at this. Honor Guard or something else in here. Bikers. Yeah, that's the Honor Guard in there. Oh, there we go. We can get a good look at their actual insignias on their shoulders. Pretty awesome, isn't it? Ready to chop me to bits. Combat squad unit of these bikes. Another combat squad back there somewhere. 3 Vindicators. Read it and weep. Look at that. And we got a whole bunch of bikers. 1 giant unit of bikers. 2 grav guns somewhere at the back. Nice and hidden. Everything is scouted up. So they've scouted up. They're going to be in my face on turn 1. Check it out. And we're fighting over 2 objectives. There's one. It's Emperor's Will. 1 objective here. 1 objective back there, and that is it. So I don't think you have any reserves, right? Nope. Okay, so we're on to it. So I'm going to try to steal initiative if I can, just to try to get the heck out of dodge here. I don't know if it's a good idea, but let's see. Nope, I rolled 2, and Space Marines are going first. Back in a bit.
Let's not be dicks.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, let's have a good one, all right? Here we go. Okay, so what a scary looking top of turn 1 by the Space Marines. Whole army's in my face. These guys just did they just jetted up fast, right? The turbo boosted. So those 2 grav guns were not part of that big group, right?
No, they were not.
Okay, so
here's the squad.
Oh, I see. They're all combat squads and stuff, right? Cool. So these guys, 2 grav guns and multi-melta in range of my Wave Serpent that had the Guardians. Two of the 3 meltas. Grav gun didn't do anything. Multi-melta didn't do anything. These guys over here, though, 2 meltas, 3rd multi-melta. 2 penetrations, 1 of each, but I managed to shrug it off with the Serpent Shield miraculously, down to 1 health point, almost dead, but at least I'm still ticking. This guy moved up during the scout move, so in his turn didn't move, came up out of the hatch, commander guy there, dropped an ordnance barrage down here, tried to clip 3 of my vehicles, totally forgot he had that, but you know, it's got the rule it always scatters away. Scatter back here, just on the edge of the board, managed to clip this guy, invulnerable save failed, so he lost a wound, he's down to 5 wounds. He's already scuffed a little bit, and that was it. These guys zoomed up, and they just zoomed up. They didn't pop smoke or anything, right?
They should have.
Okay, but they didn't pop. Oh, whatever. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to shoot at them. We'll see. I've got too much stuff.
Didn't declare it's not happening.
Oh, it's okay, no problem. Yeah. And that is that. So, man, I got to start dealing with this stuff here. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to mention Warlord traits. My opponent has the one where if his Warlord kills my HQ in combat, you know, in a challenge, gets extra victory points. My Warlord trait is my guy re-rolls saving throws of 1. My 2 powers that I rolled, I got Protect and Jinx and Invisibility. So I was going to drop this down to Psychic Shriek, which now I probably should have, seeing as what's coming at me, but whatever. I got Invisibility and Protect and Jinx, so that's that. Back in a bit. We got okay, so rounding up to bottom of Eldar turn 1. I put +1 armor on these guys, but I decided not to unload them. It's just I don't want to put all my army out on there. Mind you, what did I do? I managed to gun down that unit. It took everything I had here. Unloaded these guys. Ran in. Gun into that unit. Took a few vehicles, and I managed with the help of the big guy and 1 or 2 extra vehicle shots kill most of that unit. I killed both grav guns, 1 wound on the multi-melta guy, and the unit did run for now. They ran, I think, 5 inches, but they'll probably be back very soon. Otherwise, I couldn't touch anything else. So I'm going to take some serious casualties real soon here. He's into me. So it's going to be an interesting battle coming up right just now, while my opponent's starting his move. I also forgot to mention the Fire Prisms. This guy tried to hit a unit there, scattered away here, did nothing. This Fire Prism tried to fire a lance into that one guy there, but no luck on it. So that's what the Fire Prisms did. Okay, so we've got an exciting combat starting here. A disordered combat, actually. These guys made it in. They tried to make it in against my vehicle. Didn't get, needed 8 inches, only got a few inches there. These guys made it in. They made it against these guys. These guys got gunned down, ran away towards the enemy, made the charge easier. These guys slammed in here. 3 guys into there. 3 and 3. They're going to be toast real soon. The vehicle might even explode. That has my my HQ in there. Meanwhile, what happened? A bunch of others shooting here. 1 whopping good hit from that first guy there. Penetration on there. Failed cover save. Just down. Gets wrecked over there. A couple of other shots from things. Oh, 1 of the Wraithguard died as well from a hit that clipped this guy. Blew away his lower gun. He's lost that gun. Lost a hull point. Killed one of those guys that was standing nearby. Other than that, yeah, just things kind of moved up a little bit, caused trouble. Combat starting here. We're going to find out what happens. So what happened in that combat? Managed to kill one Guardian. Now, an important thing I forgot to mention, this guy's generating a 4+ invulnerable save within 3 inches, so it protected his guys, which is why I didn't shoot that unit. But it means that my guys, anything within 3 inches, including enemy models, gets it. So my vehicle got it, didn't need it though. These guys got it, made 1 or 2 saves. Not a lot of attacks went in, so they killed one. We did run though. They didn't catch us, and we somehow just ran this way, so we're just... For what it's worth, we're in the middle of the battlefield going to try to rally here. The vehicle didn't get hurt by Hammer of Wrath or by the crack grenades, so it's still ticking for now. And yeah, it's on to our turn, man. The waves of Space Marines just keep coming. We've got to keep shooting them down, keep trying to hurt them. Reserves coming on. So first, my unit of Jetbikes that are just naked, they're not on. The unit of Jetbikes that has a Shuriken cannon are not on. And my flyer, which is the Crimson Hunter on a 3+. Oh, thank God it came on. Okay, so it's on. So I actually have some shooting against his vehicles now, so we're going to try to kill as much of these guys as we can. Middle of bottom of turn 2 roundup, because there is a combat starting. He managed to just get in there after blasting some guys. But over here, some shooting otherwise. Managed to wipe out that jetbike unit and the character, although it took a lot of shooting. It took... finally, I had to do a single laser beam shot to insta-kill him there. But managed to kill that. Only killed a few guys over here. They popped out of the vehicle. They have a +1 armor. The flyer over there managed to explode that guy. That guy is alive, but he lost his gun. I fired a lance into him, and he lost his gun, so he's without that. And then we got this combat over here coming up in a little bit. Hopefully the Wraithknight will not do poorly. Okay, so not surprisingly, he managed to clean those guys up. He consolidated away backwards just because I want to kind of still keep myself around here. No point pushing forward too much since my opponent's got melee stuff. But also, I'm terrified of his like relic blades and stuff he's got there. Really scary stuff. So I don't want to have to deal with that, but I probably will have to. We'll see in a bit what happens. Okay, so rounding up, top of turn 3 for the Space Marines. These guys came out here, charged in. Because this guy gives opposing guys invulnerable saves, I actually survived the combat. My opponent rolled pretty badly, even with prescience. Oops, I'm so sorry. Only killed a couple of, killed just enough 4 guys, but then we remembered at the end of the combat, oh crap, they had invulnerable saves, so I rolled my invulnerable saves. Only 1 guy died, so actually they're nicely stuck in combat here. They have hit and run, so they're beautifully set up the way they want to be because I can't fire all my guns at them. So that's pretty bad for me, but it's alright, we'll figure out. We got a big guy over here, maybe he can do something. We got some guys over here with potential 2-up saves they've been having, so maybe they'll charge in. I don't know, I gotta decide something. And it's on to bottom of turn 3 for Eldar. Reserves, both coming on 3s. First the naked unit, yep, and the unit with a big gun. Oh, they're both hit. Okay, that's gonna help. So back in. Just gonna also mention really quickly, we just realized he turbo boosts those guys, but then we shot and killed my guardians, but then we realized, of course, you can't shoot after turbo boosting. You know, it's late. We're both tired, so we're messing stuff up. They are actually, these 3 little loser guardians are still here, Okay, back in a bit. Okay, so bottom of turn 3, managed to get some shooting done. That guy, as expected, blew up that guy over there. Over here, shooting from there, killed 3 guys. Blast into there. Hit 2 guys wounded, but they made their cover saves being inside ruins. But they made their leadership as well, so they're good. And over here, Jetbikes flew on. These ones managed to gun down 2 of the bikers, but not the 3rd one, so he held out. These guys tried to help, but they just couldn't do it. Brave little Guardians doing their best there. And we got a combat over here. Big guys charging into that unit. They did not go into the unit. They did not go into the combat. They're trying to snake their way here. They moved up and ran. They're trying to go towards that objective. And we're going to see what happens in this combat back in a bit. Surrounding up that combat. His initiative 5 guy killed all 3 of my Wraithguard, despite my 4+ invulnerable save from this guy. Over here, his axes couldn't hurt me, but then 2 crack grenades because of the prescience. Got 2 wounds on me. I failed one of them, so he's already down to 3, because actually I took a wound I forgot to mention before from when I charged in over here. A crack grenade again, it hit me, wounded me, failed to save, so his crack grenades are taking this guy down, but we're locked in combat over there. And he failed his hit and run, rolled a 6 for his initiative check for that unit, so that was a little bit unlucky, but combat continues, and it is on to turn 4. Rounding up that combat. So this turn happened, a little bit of shooting. These 2 things fired over here, wiped out my Guardians. That guy tried to throw a crack grenade up there, couldn't connect though. Over here, this guy again, killed 1 guy. The axes did nothing. The crack grenade took another wound off. 3 out of 6 wounds taken off by crack grenades. The first one, of course, being some barrage. Awesome crack grenades taking this guy down. Okay, so on to Eldar turn 4. Here we go. So we've just called the game here. Just for fun, we saw again, the axes couldn't do it. Crack grenades almost got some hits, but no, this time I was spared the onslaught of crack grenades. Nothing happened in that combat. Whiffed all my attacks. Everything moved around. Blew up the rest of these vehicles so they couldn't sort of sit on my objectives. Ready to jump on over here. My opponent's opponent's got ready to have that guy try to do something. But we just call it there, man. So thanks again for the game one more time. Lots of shooting, lots of killing, and lots of red and white on the table. Check that out. Okay.